Howdy my friends, and welcome back to more Let's Play Gran Turismo 3. This is Sky Hurricane, and I hope you're having a super awesome blessed day. And in this part, we're going to turn up the heat a little bit after doing the drivetrain challenges. And we're going to do the German touring car race. And we did win the CLK touring car, so oh yeah, it's time to put this baby to use. So let's see about doing that. So I am going to do a little bit of tuning here. Get some racing tires, and let's actually, instead of the super slick, because I don't think any of these races are super long, let's just get the slick here, because I should be able to easily get 5 laps with those. And let's see what else. And no turbo kit for this. Oh gosh, well, I don't really think I'm going to need this, but I'm going to buy this just in case. We're not going to install it right now. And I don't think there's anything else we really need. This should already have everything. Alright, good. So we're ready to roll now. But yeah, this one's kind of, we skipped it for a long time, hadn't we? But yeah, we're ready for it now. So 10,000 for each race. So we're gonna win about half of the money we spent back, plus whatever the bonus will be. If, assuming we win every race, which I'm sure will get more challenging, and that's exactly why I bought that turbo. Oh, these are only 3 races. Oh well, heck, if they're only 3 laps, then I'll say the racing medium then. At least for future reference, I'll have the other tires. Okay, and let's actually increase the downforce. I'm gonna turn this off though. And this, increase the downforce. Increase the rear to the max for a little added extra stability. Yeah, we should be good. Should be, hopefully. I don't know how tuned up these are. This first race is going to give me a good idea on how difficult this is going to be. Usually by after the 3rd race that they start getting crazy. Fast little suckers y'all are. I think I could have taken that a little faster. Yeah, I didn't even have to worry about tire wear for this. You actually do get some pretty cool rewards for this championship though. Of course, I'll probably get the worst ones. I might actually want to just redo this off screen. To see, so it wouldn't hurt to get the extra money anyway. But I'm hoping, I don't know, so far I haven't really had to farm or money grind or anything. I'd really like to keep it that way. The Opel Calibra. Oh, the Mercedes took the lead. We have no tuning on this car because it's pretty much, except all we did was change the downforce. So it's pretty amazing that I'm pulling away like I am. On a different note, I actually last night I practiced ahead just to see if my MR2 could actually do the MR challenge in the professional event, so I just kind of played around. I was really hoping to use it, but I was on this track here. This was the first race of the series. I was able to keep up with the GT40s. I wasn't really able to get away from me, but I could not. I don't know. There were two of them. I beat the second one, but I wasn't able to beat the first one. And that lap was like 10 laps, or that race was like 10 laps long, and nobody pitted, so I really couldn't use that to my advantage. But when it came to midfield, I was able to win it because, you know, well, you'll see later. But Laguna Seca, I just could not win. And so, ultimately, I'm going to have to end up using something else besides MR2. That was after tuning the MR2 all the way up to the max, you know. Because it only has like 410 horsepower now, but it'll get up to 520 horsepower. Man, it is a competitive car, but as far as being able to handle the Ford GT40s, you know, even with the sucky AI driving them, you know, I was able to beat everybody else with no problem. I beat the Pagani Zonda and the Lotus Esprit and other cars with no problem. I mean, I roasted them. But really interesting, though, on that championship, it's like there is no rubber band AI. They actually all, you know, I mean, if one of them is behind, you know, it just gets further and further behind. It's really like a mini endurance race, you know, which is actually pretty cool. That's one thing I like about that is that it's more accurate. You know, you don't have like one car getting so far behind, you know, and then just suddenly catching up like ridiculous. I think this car is a lot better than that Lister Storm. Really do. We may actually have to use this more. I really do think this is better. Seems a lot more stable. Of course, I guess we'll get a better representation when we get to like a special stage route 11. But yeah, 7-second lead, wow. Poor Calibras. No, the other CLK touring car got 5th though. The Astra's actually. I don't know, the Astra's and Mercedes pretty much mixed up. Well, as far as that race went, I don't think we needed that turbo kit at all, but I'm sure it's bound to get more exciting. Don't y'all think? Don't you agree? It's bound to get more exciting. Okay, what is this? Apricot Hill, maybe? Not midfield. Whoa, was I wrong? No, this should be a relatively fast race. Let's see if they get a little more difficult to beat. Oh man, it's nice to actually have this race forward instead of reverse. Man, they love to give it to you reverse. Crazy. Yeah, it'd be interesting. It'll be a good test for this car to see how it does on the Hairpin, because man, that Lister Storm was rough. This may very well be my car of choice. You know, between the two. Stay back there. Don't you dare be naughty. Really good stability, man. I was actually expecting this to be a little more spin happy than it is, but very well behaved. Okay. Okay. Yeah, apparently you still got to be extra careful. Okay. Let's see. Can't push it too hard, apparently. So I imagine Special Stage Route 11 would still be a pain in the butt in this car. Of course, I could always say about increasing the front springs, you know, to reduce that. I think we still can win, though. Come on, Opel Astra. The Calibra still hadn't gone down the last. I really like the Opel Calibra. Ouch. Juno Main Dean. Oh my gosh. That was not good. Somehow I did not lose a lot of momentum. And that's how that works. Oh my golly, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Definitely think I want to see about increasing the front springs. Maybe lower the ride height just a little, not much. I think we still can win this as long as we don't mess it up. And that hairpin is definitely harder in this game. It's so easy in Gran Turismo 2. Opel Astra. How about you not mess me up? That would be great. Or you could just mess me up. Like the little bee you apparently are. Seriously, man. Now it's all going to depend on the hairpin. Little freaking turd pushed me off the road. After which I almost spin out. Okay. Oh my. Oh, barely. Little turd, man. Huh? There's bad luck on that track. All around bad luck. Still won though, still won. Did everybody get in the same place? Now the Calibra got 5th. It says Calibra there, but I think it's got a Calibra in GT2. I don't know, I'm confused. What is it called? What's it supposed to be? Oh my heavens, that was close. Very, very close. Too close. But I think I know how to correct that. At least that was a good test, you know, on what I need to do to the car, maybe. From when we get to much tougher races. You know, to get my ideal settings. And I really do like this car, though. It's actually worth about the same amount, or you can sell it for the same amount as you can to Lister Storm, I think. Alright. Okay, let's move on to the third race here. I'm still not going to add any power or anything yet, but I am going to play around with my suspension. I don't know what track this is, maybe Deep Forest. Okay, it already has some really, really tough suspension. We're not going to lower this really much. Let's do 55. Let's lower like 10 millimeters. I'm going to make the front and the rear just... Now, let's leave the rear the same. Make the front a little higher though. Kind of reduce that tendency to oversteer. Okay, let's see how we do on this. As you should know, if you pay much attention to how to tune my cars, increasing the rear springs induces oversteer a little better, and making the front springs stronger than the rear springs. The rear springs induces the tendency to understeer, or more stability. With this car, we want a little more stability, even though it's really pretty stable for the most part. It's just on those really rough corners like the hairpin on midfield. Get pretty intense. think this should be pretty easy. Golly, we're brawling though. Calibra's still eating away. I'm just gonna call it a Calibra. I don't know if it's Calibra or a Caribra or what the heck it is. It doesn't actually say on the car there. Dang, man. They might be faster for this race. Because as we know, man, they sure do tend to get a little tougher as the championship progresses. I don't know. They're not showing to be too much faster. I actually got a little sparks there on that corner. I don't know if I lowered the ride height too much or what. Actually getting some sparks. All in all, though, I think this is better. See how much we can pull away. Can we get a 7-second lead like on the first race? And honestly, y'all, I did buy those two things, but of course, the tires that came with the car are better than the tires I bought, so I just kept the original tires. And then the turbo kit we haven't even needed to use yet. And from the looks of things, we won't need to use. So yay for that, I suppose. Germany definitely makes some good cars, don't they? 6.3 seconds. Oh yeah, this car's, man, just, it's amazing. Of course, I'm not doing midfield right now, but if I get Special Stage Route 11 as a track, or a track with a good hairpin, I may do the qualify just to see if indeed the handling is that much better. It seems on this track, of course, this track is really pretty gentle. It doesn't really have a lot of tight corners, except for that first corner. It's probably the only one that you might lose control on. Pretty easy. All the sparks. Man, I'm glad I didn't lower the ride height even more than I did. Ooh, sparks. That's hilarious. Look at that, a 110. That's a really good lap time. And that was our biggest victory yet, I think. 10 seconds. Wow. I mean, I guess the only way I can make this harder is by equipping the worst tires, but I have a feeling they're going to get a little tougher on these next couple tracks. They usually kick it up a notch. Alright, so let's move on to race 4 and see if they kick it up a notch. Okay, this is Laguna Seca. Okay, yeah, this would be a good one. I'm going to try to qualify and see if I lose any control on any of these corners. See if it's still stable. Well, this is great. I would have won the... I would have won, but I had to take a little pit stop, so yeah, that was great, wasn't it? So anyway, this car did handle really well, though, so I'm pretty sure that we won't have any problems. But I guess since I didn't finish the qualifying, it didn't show what order, because I know the Calibra wouldn't have been first. It's actually the CLK touring car that was going to be. But yeah, I think we're going to be good for this. But I was only like a second ahead, though, even as good as I seem to be doing. So this may definitely be a tougher race. Yeah, suddenly they definitely seem faster. Look at how they're pulling away. It's kind of funny. Mid-championship, and y'all suddenly just decide to go crazy. nothing I'm not used to. But the Calibra, once again, helps me out by holding others up. Thank you, Calibra. Yeah, this car has a little oversteer, but it's very controllable. So I don't think we're gonna have any problem. Wait to brake too early, Sky. Except, you know, braking too early is a little better than braking too late, especially for the corkscrew. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is where I messed up. I kind of messed up that corner and then I went into pit. It was actually a laugh. It's pretty funny. Of course, you always have to be careful with that corner there, but really pretty easy. Oh, we saw some more sparks. Y'all hadn't passed the Calibra yet. What are y'all doing back there? Yeah, they're probably mad at me for not finishing the qualify because the Calibra likely would have been last in that one. And now it's holding them all up. This guy had to be stupid and run into the pit, which I guess I still could have finished. Heck, I might have still beat the Calibra on the... Nah, surely not. Not after taking the pit stop. Especially the Laguna Seca pit. Oh my god, it takes forever. Seriously. Like a trial mountain pit stop's pretty fast, you know, but a Laguna Seca one's like, man, are you ever gonna get out of it? I honestly think I wouldn't be that far ahead if the Calibra wasn't second. Then again, the Calibra's four-wheel drive does make it a pretty good choice for this track. Yeah, controllable oversteer. Usually I can correct it pretty good. Of course, I don't know how that would be for a special stage route 11. Coded de zero, however you say that. Well, they're like all ganged up on that poor little creeper. Poor little local. You know, I like passing them within the first 30 seconds of the race. I can't believe how screwed that could. That's not even a hard corner. Not tough at all. But leave it to Sky to screw it up. Man, they were all jumbled together. The Calibra did pretty good. Well, that messes up the points a lot, doesn't it? A lot. Alright, last race, I think. I think there's just 5 races here. And I probably should have saved it, but we're going to be brave and not. Okay, Tokyo Route 246. Okay, let's do this then. Yeah, I don't expect to have much trouble on this track. You know, unless they're just tuned up substantially. Yeah, I definitely think that Opel Calibra will go down on this one. Probably pretty fast because of all the high-speed sections. like the little Astra. That's a cute car. Wait to mess that up, Sky. Yep, the Opal's already gone down to 4th. Didn't last long, did it? This race might be a little more interesting. Ouch. Especially with Sky driving like a nut. I do that curve so much better on when this track's forward. It's on my hips when it's backwards. Whew. I'm really surprised how well I'm doing with this. I mean, because I didn't need that turbo kit or anything. I never even used it. Yeah, pretty cool. Funny, I think I actually got a higher speed with the MR2 GTS on that straightaway there. Of course, it doesn't have the downforce that this has. That's the thing about having so much downforce, is it decreases your maximum top speed you can get, but you handle so much better, you know. More high speed stability around the corners. Oh yeah, the Cribber's getting left on this one. This may not be one of those rubber band AI races. Seems to be pretty genuine. Now this was a really quick championship though. I may be tempted to redo this one, you know, if I don't get the car on board. Of course, I definitely do it off screen. It's kind of funny though, even though this says German touring car, they'll actually let you use any car, you know, which is real silly. I could have even used my Formula car, which would have been totally unnecessary, because as you see, these aren't that hard to beat. Although they are keeping up with me better on this race. Yeah, I definitely think they're faster on that high speed section. They probably don't have their downforce maximized like I do, which would make them have a higher acceleration and top speed. But I'm beating them on the curves, so it all makes a difference. All makes a difference. Four-second lead. Nothing like the 10-second lead on a couple tracks ago. What track was that? It wasn't midfield. That midfield was the one I almost lost. Golly. 137 though, that is a fast track, or a fast lap for this track. It really is. Especially considering this only has 440 horsepower. And we did even better, a 135, wow. Golly, man. We made that look too easy, didn't we? 12 seconds, wow. Whew. That was crazy, my friends, absolutely crazy. But we won. Alright, next. What are we getting next? It's always exciting. Oh, 30,000. Almost won all of our money back. Then we didn't even need to spend. It's kind of funny. It's always exciting after a championship, though, to see which of the 4 cars you're going to win. Oh, these look pretty cool. A lot of them do. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, Porsche Boxer or the Ref 3400S, which is different than Porsche Boxer. They're pretty similar. Oh yeah, I'm proud I got that. We could have got, though, an Opel Astra touring car, which, as good as our CLK touring car is, I really don't think we'd ever need that, but might be nice to add to our collection. Yeah, let's check out our beautiful car we want here. And it's mid-engine rear-wheel drive. So I might be able to beat that GT40 with this. Possibly, I don't know. I'm sure it's better than the MR2. Has to be. Weighs 1,300 kilograms, not even tuned. $1130, but with tuning. Interesting. Oh, so it is a little heavier than the MR2, but it has more power, and it may handle better. I don't know. The MR2, man, with my settings I had, it really handled pretty good. But y'all, we are going to stop right here. I do want to thank y'all very much for watching. This has been Sky Hurricane. Hope you have a super awesome, blessed day. And as always, my friends, stay awesome. Goodbye, y'all.